It's lit.
Welcome to another. Oh, we are back. My bad.
This nigga trying to start the intro all over again.
My bad.
This nigga just want to start all over.
Again. My
like
bad,
new
my
guests.
Bad. My bad. We back. That was RJ Payne Execution Style featuring Shoe Gang. We are now joined by, should I say the Nigerian way or the way you say it to these African
Nah,
Americans?
give me the Nigerian way. I want the Nigerian.
We have Ola in the building. Bring the mic closer to you, please.
Sorry, woody.
All right, here we go. What's going on, Ola? How you been, man? What's going on? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to ItsLitBoston.
Bring your mic a little bit closer.
closer,
No. Yeah, there you go. You got it. There you
Maybe we
go.
should drop it. Maybe we should drop it.
Down.
We
Go ahead,
didn't
show. You want to drop it?
You're right next to her, man. What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
But get up. You're
I don't
right
wanna
there.
get
Just
up.
turn it down. You want me to walk all the way across.
I did.
Yeah, that's
I
wild
know
crazy.
before I mess it
I
up.
was actually getting ready to get up.
Look at you. Nah, let that nigga work, yo.
Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga.
That's good.
Call the cops, nigga.
That was perfect.
Yo.
Right on cue.
Don't lie,
He said,
don't
call
lie.
the cops. Oh, what's going
man.
Welcome to ItsLitBoston. Ola, what's popping with you? How you been?
Welcome.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
I'm glad that you met Sam and now you've met host of Mike over here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Me and her and I, actually proper English. I've known each other since we were kids.
Or you can say we.
We have known each other since we were kids. She's been very active in the community,
Very.
not just the Nigerian community, but also all communities. So I'm sure everybody knows who you are in the city. Let them know what you do and why you do what you do.
Yes, let me set up my elevator pitch.
It's lit.
Thank you, my brothers. Yes, I go by Ola, but also known as Alaska Boston. I guess I would consider myself a connector at large.
Okay.
In that meaning, yes, I like
Okay.
to build with community members, societies, things like that. I also do a lot of event production. My business name is Aphrodisia City. And from 2010 or so, started to do a lot of like live music, work with local artists, just trying to find ways, different platforms to put people on. And I love the whole thing about supporting each other. And so with that said, I've been doing a lot of work, and I feel like this couple of years has been really beautiful. I've had opportunities to work with different organizations and friends who are doing the work to connect and bring things out more to the light for our people.
Okay.
Okay, now that you got the PC shit out the way, introduce yourself to the black people.
Yeah.
It's lit.
I was like, this is mad long.
I'm like, damn.
We got the business shit out the way.
You know what I said? I was like, damn, we got to work on our shit.
Mikey got that.
Right, we going to let Mikey
got
talk.
that. Hell yeah.
Mikey talk. So if you let me and Show talk, we going to invite you to smoke.
Okay.
It's lit.
Wow.
Okay, so another one?
No. We just joking. We just joking.
Fucking around.
How's your week, though? How was your weekend?
The weekend was good, actually. You know, I went to BAMS Fest, you know, and that was a beautiful, beautiful experience. You know, due to the pandemic, everybody knows, but it was great to see a lot of our beautiful people out there on the field. Mm-hmm. I got to see my favorite band, Black Alley.
Black Alley, where they go?
Yes, they're from the DMV, but from DC. And
Okay.
they're like a modern go-go band.
Go.
So if folks are not familiar, look them up. They're called We Are Black Alley on Instagram.
Okay.
Look at me promoting them. But yes, I had brought them like maybe a couple years back for like the Boston Green Fest. So I was so happy to see them come on a light.
Wait, you brought them here? Mm-hmm. That's a
Oh,
flex.
wow. That is a flex.
See how she's just trying to flex through it?
Yeah.
She's like this.
Yeah, she kind of just let it slide in.
Like, show the muscle.
Yeah, I brought him here, you know. That's what I do.
But you know, Boston's kind of weird when it comes to like, you know, bringing other kind of arts.
We don't like
artists
no
outside
outsiders.
of here.
We don't like no outsiders.
So, but I was happy to see them rock. They did a fabulous job.
Yeah, no, it was a great show at Bandfest. There were 2 stages.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they had the ones that you were talking about. There was a whole bunch of, there was a DJ on the other side banging out. It was dope. It was a great event.
Okay.
They had all the vendors of fire.
Yep.
Earrings everywhere, necklaces everywhere.
Oh, I didn't wear the
A whole
one.
bunch of.
Yeah.
Now, Mikey, pay
Herbal
attention.
stuff.
He didn't say none of this shit the first time. But as soon as an African get on,
Wow.
he turns it up again.
Not descriptive.
So I don't care. I'll put a show on blast right fucking now. This is his clip. I'm glad he said it. I'm glad he said
the
it.
timestamp was the timestamp.
He got it. He got it. He looking right at both computers.
It's
He
lit.
got 2 timestamps, right? So Ola, Mikey and I feel like Show turns it on whenever there's another African in the room.
He absolutely does.
No, sometimes it happens.
So-
we just like to feel the ambiance, the
the ambiance. Okay. So,
vibration.
That
you know?
energy.
nice to meet another Wakandan that will actually tell us shit.
Exactly.
Feel me?
You guys notice I haven't even changed my tone one time for her, right?
Nah, you have a little bit.
I haven't. I just said her name, Ola. That's it.
Hola. You changed it. That's change your
Just-
tone.
it's her name. That's how her name is pronounced.
But you asked her, you asked a Nigerian or the way you say it to them American motherfuckers,
I
and
know
she
they be
said,
like, hola.
Yes, man. I
I like
disrespect
hello.
her.
And I feel
Spanish.
like you said it American to me. That's what that first time I heard
Yeah,
her
because
name.
I was like, I'm just gonna give it to you the way she gave it.
But now she's
So
here.
sweet.
he turned it on.
Exactly.
Because look, we asked him about Bam's Fest earlier. He said, oh yeah, it was cool. You know,
I wanted that
C4.
C4.
That was it.
That was it.
He didn't say none of this shit, this elegant shit you were saying. Now he's like, oh yeah, they was wearing chains. They had 2 stages. Go back and look at the clip.
Yo.
I looked at this nigga like,
Sometimes you need that motivation
sitting
to
like,
give
bro,
a real
I was like,
soul. That's all.
he's hella descriptive right
I'm like,
now.
did the clone gonna come out the kitchen?
I'm like, now it sounds like it was a whole vibe. Before it was just like,
Feel me? He made it seem like it was boring.
No, I did not. I did
He
not
was like,
say
yo,
that.
bro, it was cool. Shout out to C4. I don't know the other artists. Shout out to C4. You got to make it. I was like, what the fuck? And as soon as Ola said, yeah, Bam said, it was beautiful. Show said, yeah, it was great. They had 2 stages. They had this. They had chains on. They had
all the descriptions.
they had
all
the,
of
they had the
them.
fog coming out when niggas came on the stage. It's like, what?
Well, they have no fog, but it was a great presentation.
Yeah, you got the
Oh,
little
it's
sauce
definitely
on it.
fascinating about the last performer, D Smoke. I don't really know him that much.
Oh, you didn't watch the show on Netflix? There was a show on Netflix that D Smoke was on that he won.
Yeah.
And when he went from there, like he just elevated. But it also, I thought that was a cheat code because it's his brother,
TV.
Sir.
Facts.
Sir, I mean, I would have been loving if Sir was in the building. I'm like, woo.
Nah. D Smoke did his thing. I didn't stay for the whole thing. I left before he
Sir,
came on.
Sir does it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Sir
don't know.
does it for all women.
I don't know.
What?
How would I know? I'm asking. Wait, time out. Ola, this
He's
is
an R&B dude, bro.
Ola, this is the time in 2022 where you don't assume what women like.
Exactly.
I'm going to ask you so I can understand. I'm not just going to assume.
Time out. Name off all the R&B guys you listen to, Ola.
Ooh.
I knew this was coming.
Give me at least 5.
Because
Give
I'm
me
really
5.
bad with names, though.
Just give me 5.
5. Yeah, 5.
Give me 5.
Okay, I like, what's his name? Masego?
Masego.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah,
Uh-huh, Masego.
It's close enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you know.
So if she likes Masego, why would she not like Sir?
Now hold on.
They're
Let
on
me
the
get a
same
rest.
pocket.
She literally just told us.
You
so.
see, Show's being very African right now. He's assuming and not even letting you answer.
Because I already have.
Look at
I already know.
He's acknowledging he's talking through you
Yeah, 1,000.
and still doing it. He's sticking to real Nigerian code
See
right
the
now.
setup happening.
Notice how in America we try to get you guys right so you can talk. He don't
know.
want to let you talk.
And while I'm thinking to, I'm trying to think of the other one.
I'm helping her out the whole time.
So you said
See?
Masego, you said Sir.
Yep.
Who else?
This is one guy who came to Boston named Kamu. Shut up.
Damn.
Stop it.
Damn.
Yo, he
She trying
opened
to
up
figure it
with oh damn.
Damn. Damn.
told you
Yo,
I'm bad with
Ola,
names.
you make it. You, hey, Mo,
You put me
Ola.
on the spot, man. I'm all hot now.
Hey, Kenya, you still got time?
I told her, I was like, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. I was like, yeah.
Stop it.
So you like Masego, Sir.
That's good enough.
Kamur. I don't know who else
I think
y'all
he's talking
listen
about
to.
Kid
No, his name was Kamu. I think he's African.
I feel like y'all, I
Okay.
thought y'all listened to like SZA, Summer Walker and shit.
Yeah.
Mooney Long. That, I was an
love
hour
the-
shorty.
shorties
Because
love the dudes,
no, they're
bro.
great too, but it's kind
It's
of
the
depressing.
dudes, bro.
You like to hear the dudes croon?
Yeah, like Tank. You know, I'm a little up.
Oh, that
in
new Tank
age.
song is fire.
Yeah.
What's it? Oh, I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it yet.
I haven't
And you
heard
know,
it.
what's it? Craig David's coming back too.
Oh,
Saw that.
Craig
Afro
David.
House.
Wait, y'all excited?
Yes, hell yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I'm just like,
Nah,
I'm
fuck that.
surprised.
It's Craig David, man.
Oh, I'm not saying. Yo,
He's an OG.
First album was fire. I could dig it, but I didn't realize he was coming
and
back.
Kate Trinata, you know what I'm saying?
Kate Trinata, yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's a DJ, he not like R&B, but everything
He be
that he
putting-
plays.
Yeah, he's a
and then
Chico.
Black Coffee's my
Ah,
thing,
yeah.
so I go a little mix and dabble
Okay.
to my music scene. So I like everything.
Who's some of your favorite African artists?
I don't really have one because it keeps changing and I can't keep up. It's like dance hall. It's like, who is this? What is that? But as the mainstream ones, you say, you know, Davido, not really a fan of him that much, but he plays good music.
He screamed a lot.
Yeah, he's always angry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sorry if you see that, I mean what I said. But yeah.
This is the song, the new song from Tank.
Okay.
Jay Valentine. Jay Valentine's back and he's bodying. This is called Slow.
Okay.
Slow.
I'm gonna let you hear it too, obviously.
He ain't never do this with the American guests.
Don't lie.
Yo,
I feel special.
he is pulling out all the tricks.
All the stops. All the stops.
Man, I can't wait for the song to stop. Nigga, I'm ready to go, Mikey. You ready?
I'm ready.
Come on, son.
This nigga serenade you with tape.
Dog, this shit is
Oh,
fire. I told you this is what shorties love, bro. Something shorties.
Yes, we like that real R&B.
Yeah, this is real R&B, all right.
You know what I'm saying? Everything else, the trap is all right, you know, because until I hear the words, I'm like, what? But the music's great.
That's all I'm doing.
Listen,
all I'm doing.
I'm gonna tell y'all this right
That's all
now.
I'm doing.
Show has never played the song for no guests. He usually just say, "Oh, they'll fucking find it. Find it in your fucking phone."
No lie.
This nigga played it from the whole part of the intro.
Hey, call it a day.
He didn't even go straight to the chorus like he usually do. Oh, now let me.
That's what you do, skipping ahead.
Yeah. This nigga said,
Y'all
"Oh,
are so reaching right
this
now.
nigga said,
Wow.
yo, here's the new song. This is Tank." He let us know what's coming. He don't never tell us.
He did do an intro for the song too. Yo, this takes new joint.
And he
the voice.
Time out. Show never plays R&B.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
That's a lie. He
That's
plays
a
R&B.
lie.
When's the
That's
last
a
time you played
lie.
R&B?
I play R&B.
He's,
That's a lie.
When he's in his bag, he'll play R&B.
All right, I threw a little
There you
sauce
go.
on it.
There you go.
Yeah, he plays R&B.
I threw a little sauce on there.
I mean, what music you guys like? I mean,
I'm everything. I listen to everything.
Yeah.
Nothing's off limits.
I do
to
like
me.
a lot.
Yeah.
I like a lot.
I'm definitely more of a dance person. but
I'm R&B.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more R&B.
R&B's to me is the same thing as hip hop. It's just slower.
But wait, what R&B are you? Are you 90s R&B? Are you
that's the
70s
thing.
R&B?
Stop.
It's lit.
I'm like 3 years older than you.
No.
Stop.
No.
Yes.
You 70s. You
I'm
graduated in
3
the 90s.
No, I didn't. I graduated in the 2000s, my
For
guy.
real?
Yes.
I thought he said 90s with us show.
that makes me so old.
No, you keep hearing 90s.
Oh, yeah.
I graduated.
Like a woman.
I
listen-
graduated
oh, you
in,
trying to call me-
in the 2000s.
You trying to call me a woman?
Yeah. 1,000%.
Nigga, shout out to Pride Month.
That had nothing to do with Pride Month.
I
Nigga.
don't know.
Lord.
Can you hold me
I got
down?
nothing to say about that.
Can you fight this nigga for me?
Damn.
Fight both of these niggas. I got bail money.
Oh shit.
No.
Well, that's crazy. But what have you been up to? It's been a long time
Years.
since we've seen each other.
I know.
I remember you from the NYO
No,
days.
nigga, don't go to that. We had to reschedule, nigga. What you talking about?
You really want to get into
Yeah,
that?
nigga.
Yeah. He's like, yo,
Hey,
I ain't seen you in years.
I'm
Nah,
down.
then we see like 2
I
weeks
thought y'all was
ago.
gonna play PC with her.
I know.
No?
How you-
Say,
I was
hey,
planning on it.
What
Hold
the
on.
fuck was going on with your ass on Sunday?
Hold
yo?
on. Hold on. I was planning on not saying a word.
Oh, nah, we in
but
it now.
I knew y'all were gonna start us. I was like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
now we in it now. What the fuck was going on Sunday, yo?
You know,
Do we want to break it down?
Lil Nazi, he's just a lot of joy.
Yo,
my
energy.
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 He had energy.
You know, a lot of energy.
You gave him a Red Bull before y'all came in here, didn't you?
So everybody knows what we're talking about. Ola came over here. We were supposed to record last week, right? Was it last week or 2 week ago? I don't remember.
Last
Last
week.
week.
Last
I
week.
think it was
Right.
Last week, yeah.
So she pulls up. Exactly what I was standing outside, right? Standing outside. She pulls up. I come back inside. What did I say?
Yo, she
Yo,
got
there's
she got a
kids
call.
in the car.
Yo, she got bad kids in the car.
I didn't even see the back. I didn't even see the back passenger.
I was like-
I just saw little hands. I was like, yo, she brought a kid.
I
yo.
was like, how many kids? He was like, I don't know. It might be like 3 or 4.
So he went back out. He was like, yo, I can't see it, but she got kids in the car. So I'm going to tell you exactly what went through our mind. We all looked at each other and said,
Oh shit.
oh, shit.
Yeah,
What we gonna do?
this might be a dub.
You know what I hate about these two? It's like, yo, so you got that, right?
I'm going to tell
know
you.
no longer?
I'm gonna-
It's probably the only one who got
That's it. I'm not gonna lie. That was me. When he say they, he's talking about me. Cause he was like, yo, where is she? I was like, yo, bro, you try to go get her. You know no longer, bro. Because I met her on a professional level, so I don't really know if I can say anything. But you said you know her
Well,
since
I
your
thought I did
dad.
ask if I could bring him.
You didn't. Nope, you did not. Nope. Don't
So
even try that.
I'm gonna tell you this, Ola. I'm gonna tell you this,
Try
Ola. With black men, we ain't gonna question shit about you and your kids. When you showed up, you showed up.
I showed him.
So we was like, all right, we gonna make it work.
Gonna make it work.
But little man was like,
I grabbed the Waldo book. I was like, yo, hey, little man, here's the Waldo
he
book.
trying to make him read. You
Yo.
see this shit?
Kids are welcome here. Kids are here all
Yes,
the
and he
time.
can read
Facts.
too.
But your son was wilding.
Yo,
I know he's opening doors. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's outside. He was just doing
We
the
came
most.
inside, and she was like, "Where is he?"
you a
I don't
nice-
know.
Whoa,
Like,
time out. Y'all ain't about to make my guest sound like a bad parent right now.
No.
Wow.
This nigga, I heard Mike. I'm
wow.
snitching. Mikey said, she said, where is she? I don't know.
Because he was running around. We
Whoa,
couldn't find
nigga,
him.
you gotta leave that off the pod, nigga.
Wow.
We gotta make her. We trying to keep black women up
I
here.
can dig.
We trying to keep black women up
You
here.
see how
He be shooting.
I got it though. I shot it.
I shot nap.
He
I'm
be
sorry.
setting traps.
He don't be taking naps.
You stepped right into that
You
beer
be
trap.
setting traps, man.
What I said, I said, what the fuck is going on?
You see how he talked to you with the sass?
Exactly. I know you guys are very professional. Thank you. Did
Nah,
nice.
of
He's like,
course,
you know
of
what? We're just
course.
gonna reschedule this. I'm like, I know. I'm so sorry.
I was like, all right, cool. This is it.
But we
Then yelling,
appreciate
I'm like, you
it.
see what you did? You
I,
couldn't have signed it yet.
I see the appreciation in it because you was like, fuck. You know, I got my kid, but I'm still gonna show up.
yeah.
facts,
We-
facts.
If he was cool, we would
That's
have
my
been
life
chilling.
right now. Like, you know, I'm a mom. It's adulting. You know,
Yeah,
this is
1000%.
life you gotta do.
How is it being a mom and wearing so many hats?
It's hard. It's hard.
He's like, man, listen.
That's why, you know,
So, let us know.
libations are welcome.
Wow.
That's what, no, when she came and said, "Oh, I got my own flask," I
I
was
was like,
like,
oh, she's busy.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I
you
fuck with
already
it.
know it had to take time just to get here, just to be free.
"That's
Once
what's up."
feel-
I respect
And it's
it.
I
game night
understand.
too, so
It's
you
game
know.
night.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
you rooting for the Celtics, right?
Of course now.
I don't know because some of you women, y'all root for Steph Curry.
And it's our colors too, green and white.
Facts.
Yeah.
You already know.
Oh, I didn't
So it's a
think of
great
that.
I didn't think about that
representation.
either.
So y'all, so
Yes.
even if y'all lose, y'all still gonna have
It's
the
okay,
champion
we're used-
shirts
we're used
in
to
Africa.
it. Because you know our team hasn't been doing well for a number of years, so we're so used to it. now.
It's lit.
I'm just
Don't hate
saying.
me, don't hate me, don't hate me. I said that, but yeah.
I hate this nigga so much. Let him know what's your position now? Because I know you wear a lot of hats. So what's
Yeah,
the
you
main
do.
one that you actually, where he met you at?
Yes. Okay. The one.
Which one am I going to go through the Rolodex here?
Right.
Okay. Yes. My full-time hat. I work for ItsBoston, which is a arts service organization. Pretty much, I wear the hat of deputy director of programs.
That's a good title.
Oh yeah,
Expound.
Always wanna
Don't
be a
stop
deputy
there.
director,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know what that even means.
I know.
She's like, you guys don't get it. I made my own title up.
I was like, deputy director. So where's the director coming in?
If you the deputy,
Who the fuck?
who the sheriff?
wow,
It's
Wait, look at it, little no shit.
wow. These guys,
You guys will start trouble.
I know.
Hey, that's what we do.
I mean, I guess some folks would know my organization for Bostic. So
Okay.
they've been around since the 1970s.
Damn.
And so there are two booths, one in Copley, one in Faneuil Hall. And folks who are interested in like Broadway, tickets like that, you'll go to the ticket office and
Yeah.
you'll go there in person, get high price tickets. So that's what a lot of folks know us for. But what makes the organization unique, I run this minority group called the Network of Arts Administrators of Color, which is about 400 members. It's free, and it's a way for us to get to know each other. Folks who produce, present, are artists, or just curating or doing whatever it is, and just kind of creating this community for folks to get to connect. And so I've been working a lot of that, and we have an event coming up. Thanks to my brother here, Sam, who's
course,
an
of
awesome
course.
photographer and all that stuff. And thanks to Amanda Shea, who introduced me.
Indeed.
So that's what we do. That's part of the connection. That's part of like how we get to know each other and the work that we do. We share a lot of resources, grants, and just ways of just acknowledging the things that we do. Because Boston, as you know, is very segregated. And a lot of the arts and culture piece is something that's very interesting where we're trying to connect and merge things together. Yeah, my professional hat.
Y'all are so funny. Black people are so funny to me.
Oh, aren't we?
It's so funny. We're always trying to connect
Why?
all the time. It's just so funny to me. It's just like, yo, just do it.
But we're really not connecting,
we do
though.
we do like Wi-Fi.
We're trying to connect and do something. I'm going to connect. Connect to what?
Have you ever seen a black person when they ain't got Wi-Fi?
We'd be mad.
Networking is a
I
big
said, you
thing
ain't,
now.
you ain't pay your bill? You ain't pay?
Networking is a big thing now.
Oh, it is.
Networking is fantastic. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. It's just, as black people, I always find it amusing to me. It's amusing to me because I don't hear white people saying we're trying to connect, we can connect.
Well, 'cause
I only
they don't-
hear
they-
We're
us.
doing
Say-
business.
Yeah, they say business, they say networking.
Thank you, Mikey.
I'm just saying, like that's what they
He
say.
always got to reword your shit.
You like, I don't hear.
I don't hear it as profound as we say it.
Right.
Like we're always trying to like mix each other up and put us in positions and all of that. I don't hear that from any other race really. It's just us.
Because
They
we
don't
know.
have to do
positions.
that.
Yeah, they got the positions already.
Ooh.
And
Got
then
you on
learning
that
with all
one.
this
No,
DEI
I'm not saying he
work.
ain't lying. It's facts. What'd you say?
No, I would say with all this DEI work, you know.
What's DEI word?
Yeah.
Exactly, all these acronyms. What is it? Diversity, equity, inclusion.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Exactly.
That's fire, though. I'm not going to lie.
It is fire, but it's very interesting how we have to create something for folks in these corporate or organizations
mask
to
it.
learn how to work with people
We
of color.
got to mask
And
it.
even that's kind of a scam because a lot of times those companies will in order to get a contract will then go out and specifically hire black and brown people just to get the contract.
Get in where you fit in.
I mean, I could dig it, but it's still kind of like
It's as bad.
so you only hire black and brown people so you can get the contract.
Yep.
You didn't hire them because they're people and you should hire them.
Yeah. He ain't
You know what I
lying.
mean?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Hey, he
I'm
ain't
just
lying.
afraid what I really want to say. But what I want
Don't
to
say what you really want to say.
Facts. Please.
Listen, it took us 5 years to get from under that rock.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We
Keep
do
your-
not want to go back under that bitch.
Keep your job.
Yes.
Keep your job.
Keep the job first.
Because people watch this award-winning podcast.
Yeah.
And they
do.
listen.
Please.
Like, share, subscribe. Feel me?
Oh, jeez.
Feel me? Usually the show telling me, but I'm making sure. Feel me?
Whoa, slow down. All that other shit
Right.
you doing.
Right.
Yeah, nah. But, it's fantastic. So, you went to BAMFest this weekend.
You doing anything else?
I was trying to go to the other events. I really wanted to experience.
How many
Pride.
events were there?
There was a lot. Boston was popping this weekend, and it's going to be popping this week as well.
What's going on this week?
Juneteenth.
Juneteenth.
What you mean?
Juneteenth,
Oh yeah,
that's
you
right.
It's
African.
Juneteenth, y'all.
Is he gonna? Is it cool for y'all to celebrate Juneteenth?
It is cool, but we celebrate our own thing differently.
We do? What is it? Because I be trying to know. I don't know what that is. So let me know.
Well, actually, I don't know.
Oh shit!
It's just celebrate.
You asked me.
The Nigerian
We
soccer team is watching the
celebrate-
podcast right now. Like,
She got us set up for a letdown.
Listen, our celebration's in October, Independence Day.
You sell what?
Our celebration, well, for the Nigerians in October.
Oh, I didn't know that.
oh shit!
So what kind?
Bruh.
What's this? Now?
Bro.
What do you mean you don't know?
I didn't know. What you mean?
She hit you with the accent.
I
I heard
know.
it.
I didn't respond back.
I looked at his face like,
He trying to ignore it.
I was like, nah, I'm
nah,
like, don't look at me like a Nigerian right now.
Wow.
he trying
That's not who I am.
He trying to step over that body.
Quick.
I'm shoulder right now. You bucking out, shorty.
Listen, hey.
I didn't grow up around
Well,
that.
you know,
so.
it's a beautiful thing. I mean, Juneteenth has come a long way. It's always been there. I mean, we as people, we celebrate it every day. Doesn't
Right,
matter.
right.
But now that, as you call it, people are like, oh, it's Juneteenth. Now it's a holiday. We actually have a long weekend coming up.
That's what's up.
We need that.
I mean, this is how it is in this country. You know, we fight for it, and they finally acknowledge it, and then they put it as a date inside, and it's like, okay.
Then they start trying to sell us merchandise.
That's where it
when
went
it's
gone
put-
too far. Now you can go
Yeah.
to Walmart. You're gonna see Juneteenth plates and napkins and all this other
Yo,
shit.
when I saw that and I sent that to you, I was like, yo, this is the shit I'm talking about.
The shit. I didn't care. I was like, anyways, my nigga, they're gonna make their bread regardless. And to do it our world's business, baby.
Now the question is, people who are selling that, is it black owned?
Hell no.
So now,
Probably not.
exactly. So now we have to keep going questioning. Like, now that we have this whole celebration, like, who is behind this?
I mean, you ain't never
So
gonna
we have
find
to
out the
hold
who's.
each other accountable.
on,
You
man.
ain't never gonna find the Waldos.
That's above our
But
pay
I'm kind of
grade.
mad at our black community because we do need to be stronger. I don't know, with Boston, it's weird.
Yes.
Because we always say that we want to connect and do things, right? But I really don't see that.
Talk about it.
You really want me to talk about it?
Talk about it.
It's lit.
Feel me?
I mean, oh, man, where do we start? I
At the
mean, we
beginning.
talking about
At the
networking
beginning.
events, right?
Yeah.
We should be able to leave the room where we're taking something right away, whether it's a name or a connection. But I just feel like some people just kind of post and just say, hey, I'm in this space because this is who I am and I just want to look beautiful.
Oh, shit.
And it's kind of tiring because I've noticed that, at least for Boston, we're in a transit city, number one.
Yeah.
Two, it's a college city, right? So we have a lot of fraternities, sororities. So I always wonder, it's like, why did everybody act so stush? And why is it so weird? Like, like men or women have to go to men to talk to, or men just kind of stand there, or people just stand there. It's so weird. I'm like, what?
It was never like that before.
No.
It wasn't. It was. We
And
were
I just
all
never
very like
understood that.
always partying together all the time.
Yeah, and I'm like, and that's why people say, oh, Boston's so boring. It's not boring.
Thank you.
It's very collective. You just have to make it your own experience.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody that. It's like, I'm a Bostonian and I live here. And it's like, I'm not going to sit here and wait for someone to make my party. No, I'm going to go and make my own experience. Whether it's a white person, yellow person, whatever person.
Just have a good time.
Yeah.
Yes, you go there and you dominate and you make it known. Then they're going to be like, who are you? And then they want to come to get to know who you are as a person.
There's the blueprint.
Yeah.
It's lit.
Say less.
So,
Black women gave you the blueprint.
Once again,
and I say this because I went to some event. I don't want to put names to it.
We don't
it was
do
like
that.
a
No,
it was
yeah.
like a women's event somewhere in
Damn, you must have
Breaking
get the
out.
location.
don't
You
even
gotta
do
be
none
like,
of that. Just keep, don't even do
But
that.
besides that, it was beautiful. It was like, 100 women lead, da 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 da. And then when I was standing there by myself, I was like, ain't nobody approached me. No one came to shake my hand or tried to.
Did you
connect
approach
with me.
anybody?
Of course, because I know who I am as a person, and I just took a
It's
note to
lit.
myself, like, this is interesting. So it's like we can all hear and say, hey, we're black women this, empowerment that, but I really don't feel that in the city. No offense to nobody else is doing the work. We are doing the work, but we all have to figure out a way how to connect. It's not about this whole, I'm part of this clique or I'm this group, because it's very cliquey out here.
I'm
Okay.
glad.
So I'm gonna
glad
say
you,
that.
I'm glad you spoke on clicks because I feel like it's usually the men that speak on the clicks.
Oh no, there's clicks everywhere, bro. I see it all the time. That's why I'm telling you, I'm cool with just us three.
Facts.
Because I'm cool. Y'all know my attitude. It's
Right.
not that I don't like people. No, I don't like people. But it's the energy that people give off.
Yep.
When they're by themselves, they're one way. But once a couple other people come around,
They change.
It's like I don't know what this
Everything-
person.
everything
Yeah,
flips.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So when you guys wonder why some of us we're low and we don't come around as that, it's because that's the energy that we give off. While we've been known to be very inclusive.
Facts.
Anybody can come around and have a good time with us. Kenny was just on here. He's not the first gay man to be on here either. You know what I'm saying? We don't care what you are, who you are.
Facts.
Right.
Come here and have a good time, have a lit ass experience, and go and get your ass home. That's it.
Our kickbacks used to be fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna start those back up. We're just
Yeah.
starting slow because of
That was,
COVID.
it was all pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
So I heard that this building was brand new, like you built over in South Boston. Is that
Yes. Yes. Basically, the Boston Children's Chorus.
the Boston what up?
Boston Children's Chorus. So they're
Children's chorus?
Yes.
There we go. All right.
Yes.
You just
Sorry,
slurred
dude.
that whole shit.
As an African,
I
My
call
little
it.
list. My list.
I can
my
try to
list,
make, you know what I'm saying? When people are hearing, I gotta make sure they know what she's
Facts.
talking about.
Right.
That's all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I know a lot of folks will be like, South Boston, that's where everything kind of started, but I think I learned more of it also was
It's a lot.
it's a lot. But yeah, South Boston right now is kind of revamping itself. Obviously, everywhere else is gentrified. But this particular site where we're working at now is a nonprofit that has this 6,000 square feet and basically we doing a lot of work in the city. My next door to it is called the Castle Island Brewery, and that is like maybe like a 500 person capacity. So from there, it's like a whole industry down the lane. You have like local 20, am I saying it wrong? Local 7. It's the iron workers.
Ironworkers,
Thank you.
Ironworkers, yep.
I'm
Down
local
the street,
327. Yeah.
down there too. They just opened on this like
Steelworkers
open
Union, holla.
cave where you can do mountain climbing and all this things. So you can just imagine how much things are just moving and folks are just don't know about it. And I don't even want to give a spot because if I catch somebody doing an event there, you know you're going to have to do with me.
Yeah, the accent came back.
It's lit.
But see, that's the
Wild
problem.
out.
We all try to do events. People catch on. They go to different spaces, and then they don't like to share, or they don't want. They act like everything is so like exclusive, and it's like this is just Massachusetts.
It's just space, yo.
Yeah.
Relax.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Chill.
We have to find a way to work with each other, right?
facts.
So this organization is willing to work with each other, and then willing
Bring the
to
mic closer to
basically-
you, please. There
Oh, you can't hear me?
Yeah, you go.
Sorry, because I felt like it was like on top of me and stuff.
Like, what's going on?
I know, right? I'm afraid of the mic. Like,
I'm like, damn, you got kids. You know how to use it.
It's lit.
hey,
Wow.
we're gonna leave that subject alone. But yeah. See, now I kind of just lost my train of thought.
Show's like, damn, I forgot too. I can't even help you.
No. The building in South
Yeah,
Beach.
sharing the
Sharing
spaces.
space.
Sharing
Yeah.
spaces.
So part of like the organization that I'm managing, NAC, we're gonna do like a BIPOC celebration, introducing all like the new leaders in Boston.
What's BIPOC?
Yes, I know. We do a lot of acronyms.
Hella
It's mad
acronyms.
annoying. It's so
Damn,
annoying.
that's another one.
Ooh, Black Indigenous
Oh, my
people
God.
of color.
Black
that even
indigenous
mean?
people.
You know
of
what? I
color.
think it's the
people.
millennials. They started this. You know, everything we have.
That is true. The
when we go
acronyms.
from like what is non-binary. You know,
Yeah.
it's interesting. So that's also part of like our industry. It's like there's no face. I heard that before. One of my young people said something like that. There's no face because there's no judgment. They don't care. So that's why
What
it's
does it
kind of
matter
hard
to
to
have?
relate.
What does it matter to have an acronym for it? If
I don't know, but
I
some
mean?
people want to be identified. Yes, baby.
Nah, please come, please,
Yes.
please. This is your shit, y'all. this is for y'all.
So, Black and Indigenous people of color. The reason why it's an acronym now is because the two people who were mostly affected by the Revolutionary War and slavery were the Indigenous people who were already here and the Black people who were forced to be here.
Okay.
So that's why Black and Indigenous people of color.
Oh, okay.
So y'all love reliving your traumas.
Thank
got you.
you.
Got you.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So continue what you were saying. BIPOC and what else?
Y'all just doing a lot for the
It's
community.
lit.
Yes, we do a lot.
Y'all doing a lot for the community.
yeah.
You putting on and you
in the
holding
work
people
that we
accountable.
do, especially in nonprofit and especially arts, definitely is a sensitive topic.
Yeah.
So you definitely have to be aware, and especially when it's like introducing yourself in the room. Even land acknowledgement is a big thing now.
What kind of knowledge?
Land acknowledgement.
What's that?
So, as he said, indigenous people
Okay.
have paved the way for us, especially in America. So it's only right when you're doing your introduction or a public forum, you need to acknowledge the land that we're on.
Okay.
So that's that's all about.
At the graduation for my goddaughter, Liz Miranda was the speaker, and she did that. She said, I just want to first let everybody know we're on Native American land at Franklin Park.
It's lit.
I noticed that, but it didn't dawn on me till you said it. That's why.
I mean,
That's fire.
it's part of the work I do.
Yeah.
I'm learning things every day as you go.
Well, when you learn this shit, tell show what it is.
Yeah, you know, even
Cause show
when you
don't
go to-
tell us shit.
Yeah, I
you
know.
go to like
Tell-
Castle
tell 'em
Island,
to bring it back
that is
to us.
Native
Feel me?
American
'Cause
land too. Dare Island, all those places where we all congregate, that folks do not understand that we people basically make things happen. So what's happening right now, like organizations like the Boston Harbor, the Greenway, or Franklin Park, they're realizing that these spaces that we're trying to welcome us on needs to be utilized. And they have to welcome it all so people don't feel like they're excluded.
Yeah.
Well,
So that's why all this is happening.
Well, we feel excluded because we're not included.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's why we got to speak up.
Preach.
When I'm speaking up,
It's lit.
Facts.
Sam,
gotta
Sam is
speak up.
speaking up for inclusion. That's what's up.
I'm glad me and Ola crossed paths because, like I told Kenyon, we always want to just shed light and acknowledgement on people that are out here doing things, especially for Black women. Feel me?
Yes.
So
Thank you.
They winning.
And I appreciate
Y'all
that.
win.
And I appreciate all the queens and kings that are doing stuff here in the city.
facts.
What's up?
Even if they don't feel appreciated, I appreciate you. That's
That's
just
what I'm
how I
talking
am.
about. And I didn't switch to my Nigerian side.
So silly.
I think
Yo.
we called them out.
Because you know
That's why.
we out
That's why.
here, but we're weird beings. You know, compare how Boston is. The Haitians here dominate heavy.
Yes.
Facts.
The Cape Verdeans here dominate.
Only in Brockton.
The Americans, they dominate.
Facts.
The Nigerians, one of the minorities, they dominate. We're just weird ass people.
Facts. She ain't lying.
We don't even want to be called in a group. We don't even want to be an acronym. We
I've
don't need
seen it.
anything.
I've
You're
seen
like,
it.
She ain't
I already know my brother.
Yeah.
Head nod. My
That's
sister.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You see how
She ain't lying.
I said, yes, she's not.
What did I do when you tell me that you met her? I was like, yeah, I know her, bro. Yeah, it's all good, bro. Kept it moving. Like, it's not that we don't want to work together. We don't know each other.
For
It's just
real.
like, yo, look, our families are just way too connected. Get away from me,
For
bro.
real.
Damn.
Especially
Okay.
when they try to change the name. You be like, oh, yeah, my name is Ola.
Oh,
No, it's Ola.
God. Oh, too much.
Oh,
'Cause
Chooks. Oh, no, it's Chokes.
a whole bunch. It's crazy,
I'm
bro.
like,
Oh,
what?
shit.
I'm like,
Now, for those who don't know, NYO was a big part of us
Oh,
growing
yes,
up,
yes.
which is Nigerian Youth Organization. My father was a big part of that,
Yep.
and she was a big part of that, and they always do the barbecue and everything over there at Franklin Park all the time. So that's where I met her, and I've known her since then because
Okay.
her and my dad worked together through all that shit. And I think the last time I went there was like 2007 or something
yeah,
like that.
we fell off because of the pandemic too. But
Fucked everything up.
We're gonna work something out, you guys. If you're interested, next year I would like to do a big takeover, a reunion.
I
And
gotta
actually,
ask
that's
you,
our reunion.
I do want to ask you though, with the transition of our culture,
Mm-hmm.
because you see how our generation is different from the new generation.
Oh yes.
What do you think about it as the way the old generation reacts to them? Because I think they take it easy on them.
Yeah, they have. I think we set the path to take all the hard hits, to be honest with you. Just even folks coming out and just understanding who they are as a person. These young people have just set different trends that I think our parents are never going to understand. And the fact that we live here in the States is different back home. I mean, you hear a lot of things are happening through, what's that app
WhatsApp?
that was out? Not WhatsApp, Clubhouse.
Okay.
So Clubhouse was popping at one point. They had like a Nigerian group, and they actually had like a queer group. I found that was so interesting because
wow.
I have never heard anything open in queer Nigeria at all.
Never
And there's a
once.
lot of queer people in Nigeria. And even here, but we're just very secretive. We move in different ways where
Families don't accept that. That's not an easy thing.
Yeah.
I mean, just acting out to be yourself. Now, I ain't even a bad dude, but they'll label you as like, nah,
they
he's a
use
bad
everything.
kid.
They'll use the religious stuff. They'll be like, oh, it's the devil has stolen him. I don't know what's wrong with him. That is not my
ain't
child.
lying.
What happened?
Yeah.
say, oh.
She ain't lying.
I'm
She
like,
ain't
listen,
lying. There's no positive.
You already knew what it was. You're just hiding it.
Yeah.
Mental health, everything. They don't even know how. They'll be so silly about it. Like, oh no, Caroline, she just tired. You know what I'm saying? She's just walking funny because her leg has been running all day.
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
It's my child has a disability. They'll find any way.
Damn.
Now you
Our
see
people
why
are
I'm the way I am, bro.
Our people are
fuck us,
crazy.
bro.
It's starting to dawn on me.
Now you
Yeah.
see why there's no love, bro. It's very cold. They don't play no games with your feelings.
Listen, but one thing about us, we love to party.
Facts.
We'll use anything for celebration, baby ceremony. Oh, party. Are
Party?
you coming to? Yes.
When I'm partying, you know when I'm
Graduation.
partying.
You're right.
Wedding.
You know when I party.
Wedding, we have to do a whole weekend thing. White wedding, then you do the traditional first, then white wedding, and then everything else is just
Oh,
like,
she's just
whatever
getting
you
into the
make it.
cultural shit now. I don't know nothing about that.
Sorry.
Yo, it'd be lit.
I know it'll be lit. I'll be there.
I'm like,
I'll be there. I don't really. So, obviously, I know you still wear the garments and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. He's only ever seen me in it one time.
And it was
One time. Only because
it was the battle.
it was a
It was the battle for his Africanness.
I had to fight for our rights.
His
I had to-
African
you know what I'm
card.
saying?
I would love to see what you actually wore. though.
Oh, you
It
got the
wasn't
picture.
nothing fancy.
Yeah.
It
You
was
got the
nothing
picture.
fancy.
Nah,
It was
he
very
looked
plain.
African.
Yeah, I look African, but it was very
He looked
plain.
African.
I could tell it wasn't
It was
fancy,
simple.
but it still was a cheat code.
It was very regal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I come from a very.
Because you know they come with style, man. These guys here, they be flexing.
Too, it's a lot. It's a lot.
flexing.
That's why I be like, say this
You
is why
know,
you
the
can't give
style is
Africans
like-
money.
And I love the South African style. Like, woof, that's a whole nother level.
It's a whole nother level.
South
I
African?
told y'all.
You got the South,
Maybe.
and then we're the West, and then you have the East. So, like, even music-wise, we be battling. You got the
All day.
Nigerians,
The jollof rice?
Afrobeat.
We battle
yeah,
who
the
the best at
Ghanaians.
jollof rice.
Yeah, y'all won that. Y'all won that. At that cookout?
Yeah. That's because that was. See, it all depends. It's also cooking.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It all depends because
That's true. That is very true.
You know what I'm saying? Some Nigerian jollof rice is fire,
And then some just
but
be.
there's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if a Ghanaian cooks it, and then you
Yo,
Okay.
and
The
they're
best of
the
the
worst.
best. You be like-
'Cause I've gone to parties where my aunties are here, and I'm like, who cooked this rice?
yeah, facts.
It's too salty.
Facts.
Hey, oh my God, what is this?
Nothing, yo, kill her.
Damn.
Kill the
It's so
person who cooked the
rude.
meat. They be in front of them killing them. Like, food is trash. What is this?
I was like, you know how long it took them to slave in that kitchen to make that food?
Yeah,
Like,
we
people
don't care about your
complaining.
feelings. Now you understand why I'm rude. I don't mean to be. I don't
Yeah,
know
we're
that
just
I'm
naturally
being
rude as people. I'm sorry.
It's just love.
And
That's how we show
loud.
love. Loud. My kids are so afraid of my voice. It's so. I'm like, yo, you've been around me for 11 years. How you still afraid of my tone? You just when you
I know,
start
it's
raising
a-
your
it's a
voice,
natural
I don't
tone.
know. Like, come on, bro.
You go to
'Cause-
parties, you be like, why are they yelling? Why are they arguing?
But
They're
nah,
not
we're
arguing.
talking.
They're
Nah,
actually
they just talking.
Very passionately.
Yes.
That's all.
Incredibly. I'd be like, yo, why they mad at each other? Oh, no, they just talking, bro. I'd be like, they just
hella
talking.
passionate.
Hella
Hella
passionate. So when y'all think I'm being aggressive, I'm not. I'm just being passionate.
No. You are being aggressive.
Nah,
You're just
being aggressive.
African passionate.
Yeah.
Like the African passion is different
Y'all
from
can-
African American passion.
Yeah.
Y'all can even save me, try to help
Nah,
me out.
nope.
Help me out here.
Nope.
Oh, that's another thing. I mean, we're Yoruba tribe, so there's different
Facts.
tribes.
Speak on 'em.
So
Speak
we're,
on 'em.
I think we're the only tribe that actually do the bend the knees. So a lot of people look at us like, why are you?
Oh, you still
bending down?
prostrate? You still prostrate to people?
In a way, it
What's
depends.
that
I do the subtle thing. I do
What's
the
that
subtle
mean?
like it's
Oh, you got a bow to nigga?
you got to bow to a nigga.
You got a bow to me,
you gotta
bro.
what?
Can I get a bow?
You younger than me, you supposed to bow to me.
Oh shit.
That's how seniority rules.
Wait,
Wait,
you,
tell me.
you bow to me then?
I ain't bow to nobody. he ain't know that. He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Trying to
He
get
ain't
my
lying.
bows up in here.
I mean,
goddamn.
I think 15 plus, yes, or it's like, or our dad, like my dad, I'll
Mm-hmm.
sometimes bend down, greet him or whatever. The guys do like the one hand
So
push
so
up.
elders.
Elders, yeah.
Yes.
Well, back home you still got to.
Oh yeah.
Back home is different. You got to do all
They
that.
be like, you don't have to do that. They be in the street like, yeah. They be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing a push up? I'm greeting my papa here.
yeah.
It's okay.
Nobody understands. Nobody wants to
Sign
get
of
smacked.
respect. Everybody else does the hug thing, or
The hug, the cheek on the kiss on the cheek,
Yeah.
and all of that. Oh, we about to be out? All right, my guy. Appreciate you. Kenyon is out the
Thank
building.
you.
Thank you for coming.
I'll make
Thanks
sure
for
I hit
coming
you,
through.
Kenyon.
Thanks for coming
I'll make
through.
sure I hit you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Let me know when you get home at least. Please.
Oh shit! But look, y'all finally found out about my Nigerian culture. You hear from her.
We found out
We had to have
we found
a
out
guest
about his
come in.
culture from you.
Yes. Yes.
They always want to ask me about like who I was when I was younger, and I was like, I can't really tell you. Somebody else has to tell
He
you.
tells
'cause
us
as long
about he tells us about the fights and all that other
He
stuff.
was the reason why I
don't tell
thought
us
he
about
seen
the
a
culture.
lion.
I'm telling them about things that they ask me, and I'm like, I can't
That's
really.
funny. People
Somebody
do
who
say, they used
knows
to
me
say
would
that
have
shit
to
in
say
high
that.
school, like, lion's booty, African
Yeah.
booty scratcher.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you like, what the fuck?
I
you
legit
talking about?
thought Show had to fight a lion for his food before.
No.
No.
I ain't
Ain't
gonna
no
lie.
damn lion.
That's
So when that scene coming to
that's
America,
East Africa.
when
That's
I
the
seen
shit
coming
he
to
had as a
America
kid.
and he had to grab a whiskey, I was like, I knew it was. This is what it was. This is what I thought.
It's
This is what I thought. And Show be like, what the fuck are you thinking like that for?
Now I'm gonna ask you, right?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna ask you honestly, because we have known each other for a long time. You've seen each other grow up. Can you please let them know what the Muide name is in the community? Not.
Community name, Muide is a powerful name.
Thank you.
His daddy, Mr. Orgat, he's done a lot of work. I mean, for NYO, he's known as our treasurer. He has plenty of businesses that he has helped start and other people to start in the community. He's very involved in the Yoruba community. What's that organization? Yoruba community.
Oh no.
I don't know either. But anyways,
Wow.
So now we see where he gets his half-ass intros
Exactly.
from.
No, but it's
Got
funny
it.
because like his dad and amongst the other, like our other
Yeah,
parents
all the
that
elders and
represent
stuff.
each of the tribes
Yep.
have done a lot. So when NYO got started in like early 1996 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it was way early on. Yeah.
Yeah, we started out in some church over in the cathedral. And the whole point of it was like these two mothers wanted to bring their kids together because they felt like their kids were going to be lost.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
That's
and
new
it was like
information to me.
because the Nigerians who came and the Nigerian Americans like me, we were born here.
Yeah. Oh, you
So,
were born here.
I was born here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
So it was like, okay, how do we keep our culture moving? How do people get to know, like what the rituals are or how we like learn from each other, blah, blah, blah. So that was one way. So we used to do monthly meetings. We used to meet in Northeastern down in the basement.
Yep. Remember those.
Food wise, I know my phone is blowing
Oh.
up.
I was like, damn, is that the wall?
And so and then we used to actually do classes down in Northeastern,
Yep.
the Africa Institute.
Yep.
So I remember that, and they started to just basically, okay, now we're gonna teach folks Yoruba, Igbo.
Yep.
I think it's like Edo. So if you actually want to like learn more, broken, all that stuff, and then we just kind of fizzled out because we couldn't really get our shit together.
Nothing new there.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing new there. See?
But
I told y'all.
his dad is still there, and we're all just trying to figure our lives out. You know what I'm saying? We just took a break through this pandemic, but we're gonna come right back. We're gonna
what's
come
up.
right back.
I respect it.
Thank you very much for coming, Ola.
Yes,
We
thank you,
appreciate
Ola. Let people know where they can
Yeah,
find
where
you.
can I
Yeah.
find you?
Yes, and I before I even, what is going on?
What's
here?
easiest?
Yo, I know. I was like, yo, what is
I also just want to
thought
do
it
a
was
nice
me.
plug before, where you can find me is Afro-Jesus City. I'm in all social platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever that's there. But yes, actually we have an event coming up this Wednesday at the Hat Show. So folks, it's free, it's open to the public. And it's going to basically from 6 to 8. I have DJ Motivate Marin, who's going to be spinning.
Shout out to DJ Motivate Marin.
Yes.
It's the guy.
And we
It's
have
lit.
Levy, who sings, and the band I used to work with years ago called Unique Sound, but I think they changed their name to Vibes Only.
Okay.
Okay.
So they'll be basically giving us some nice musical vibes. And then we have Marquise Campbell, who's a trombone player. And then we have Stages, who's a local dance group here in Boston.
Fire.
So
It's
you guys
lit.
can bring the kids. The Esplanade basically is sponsoring it. And it's one way for just kind of bringing community and capacity.
Nice.
So
Dope.
we're out there celebrating. And it's also pre-celebration of Juneteenth. And that's my contribution.
Nice.
Nice.
That's what's up.
And yeah, I mean, have King Boston, so check their website out. Embrace is their festival, so they have a lot of things happening along this week. I'm excited for Friday night because we have the Blair Lot, which is right in Nubian Square. So there's going to be a whole bunch of DJs, like Real P and all them.
Okay.
I'm going to be spinning right in my neighborhood. So y'all going to see me, my little side corner. I have my grill ready and stuff like that. So, bring some food and stuff like that. So we're going to chill and listen to some good music.
One question: how do people sign up for that building over there in South Boston?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Okay.
But
Because I'm like, I know y'all wanted people to go check out the building. But
Yes.
I'm like, how are they going to go check it out?
Yes, but I mean, folks could join NAC, which is a short acronym. So
Oh,
I
another
would
one.
say, I know everything's acronym. So
We're
I
going
would
to call this
say-
episode Spit the Acronyms Out.
Yeah.
So you can go on
Much better.
artsboston.org,
Yes.
Much better.
or you can just Google and put in NAC Boston, and then you find and sign up. It's free.
NAC is what? NAC?
NAAC.
Okay.
Yeah, not NA. The
NAAC?
CP. Yes, I was getting
Just
that mixed up.
NAAC.
Yep, NAAC.
Just
Okay.
do like our guest Kenyon and drop the last letter.
And I know there's some other things too, but yeah, just go on my website because Juneteenth is happening. There's my friend is also doing this Juneteenth celebration, Freedom Walk, starting on I believe Friday.
What?
It's a freedom walk
For what?
for our people.
Oh, okay.
I need to look at the flyer to actually see what
What we walking for?
You know what I like though? Nah, I like
half
real.
prescription.
she's the friend that's still gonna try and plug it.
She's like, yo.
Girl, I told him about your walk earlier.
I can see
I
you
didn't
know
remember the name
what
of
else
it.
to
She's
Yeah.
like, yo, I told you the name. Google it.
I told her when it
It's
was, so they can look it up. They'll see it on IG. They can go follow NAAC.
You got Google. Get on it.
Yes, and then we'll be in Carson Beach on Saturday.
Okay.
So that's basically where everything will end. There'll be a lot of performances happening there.
We're gonna have to get all these lists of events going on.
Yeah,
this
you
summer
got to
so we
put
can
this on
plug
your
us.
site or something like
That's
that.
a lot.
I mean, yeah.
It is a lot.
Shit, like right now, no.
Yup, and then what else?
No,
what
nigga.
else? What else? What
I
else?
ain't doing none of that.
No, but join that. That's good because I'm working with NAC, and then you have ART. So a part of history, 1776 is a play production that's going out. It's been a month-long run, and that is through. I said that ART, which
Okay.
stands for American Repertory Theater.
Man.
And
Do they test you guys on that knowing the acronyms?
I don't know, but it's part of my job, and I gotta know this
I
stuff,
respect
you know what I'm
it.
Yo,
saying?
I would have been fired.
Gotta know this stuff.
I would have been like, yo, it's one of these. All right, just go over there to the site,
Yes.
check it all out.
And that play's been on hold for so long because of pandemic. So right now it's a non-binary cast, and pretty much I don't know how many people's in the cast. It looks like about 12 or plus. But yes, it's about our history. So the person I'm working with, we're doing a little workshops just to give people a taste of like, what is your history? Why are we doing this? To make you understand. And so I know we're working on a reparations panel in July.
Wow.
So I think that's something I'll give you guys a flyer for. So that's important because that reparations hope campaign is going. And it's going, and I think a lot of people don't understand what it's about.
We don't.
So my friend Aziza Paul Goodnight, who's behind that campaign, and maybe you should have her on the show. She'll give you a great understanding of what that is all about. Because we are trying to reap what we sow. Yes, the indigenous people are definitely they haven't really got what they wanted, but at least they get acknowledgement of land.
Okay.
For us, what are we getting?
What do we want
Exactly.
as a collective, right? That's what
But
we're
we got to
trying
make
do
sense for these reparations of what we asked for.
here? Okay.
And we're talking about we want to buy back the block, right? Oh, that was another thing I missed. Buy back the block also happened. Karis one was in Boston.
Yes,
y'all.
he was.
Yep.
If y'all missed that, that was a beautiful sight as well.
I
That
didn't
was
miss it. I was
Friday.
there. I was shooting
Yes.
it.
Fire. Exactly.
It's lit.
Yep.
Flex.
Flex.
We can flex over here too.
And that's like part of the initiative, you know what I'm saying?
lit.
Especially for Nubian Square, that was owned by the Jews, and now it turned over to now black people live there,
Yep.
and now we came and own where we live.
Yep.
So now when we say buy by the block, what does that actually mean? And we should be finding ways to invest with each other so we can buy the businesses there
Yep.
and where we live.
You're right.
So if I say reparations, I feel like they need to give money for certain towns in this area.
Just give
where
every
we
black
can
person $1
afford
billion.
to buy a house.
It's all $1 billion.
Not gonna
Or
happen.
something.
I know, but I gotta say it so they come down.
I like the thought of just giving dudes people a house. That makes sense to me.
I mean, it gotta make sense. It's not about just giving money. People be like, "Oh, I just want money."
Nah,
where
give
you
me
get the
some
money?
money.
Where's it gonna
Money's
go?
nothing.
Where's it gonna
Money's
go back?
nothing. I need
Money's
assets.
Send it back to where
Right,
it came
yeah.
from, right?
Yeah.
You want assets. Money ain't nothing.
Yeah, we need
Assets,
longevity.
assets or scholarships.
Facts.
Thank
so,
you.
so that when you come out, you're not paying student loans.
Yeah.
So you can already start making your money work for you.
Exactly.
That makes sense. Yeah, start creating your wish list. So now when people talk about reparations, now you're understanding what does reparations mean to you.
One last question: do Africans celebrate Christmas?
Yes, not here.
Oh.
Christmas is not the same here.
What is it like in Nigeria?
Oh, they shut down for like a whole week.
Oh, wow.
Meaning that families come together. A lot of people travel back home in December. That's why it's high season. That's why flights are expensive going to Africa.
In December.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
that makes sense. Okay,
So
wow.
when you go home there, everything's shut down. It's like, family, party. Wherever you go, it's just food, enjoyment,
Damn.
life. Here, everyone complains. They're like, this is not Christmas. All you're worrying about spending money, Black Friday, this. Who cares about that shit? We're trying to gather. We want us to have food and enjoyment, drinks where people come and reminisce and chill and talk about the good old times. That's what Christmas is.
Sound like y'all
Same
saving
thing
money.
for like Thanksgiving.
Saving money.
Yes, now.
Just like the Africans.
Facts, yo. We can make food, and just
Right.
chill, drink, and drink, go home, bro.
Exactly.
Take home this rice.
Or you just sleep where you day. That's it. You just sleep where you day. Someone will
Hell
take
yeah.
care of you, chip you, give you pepper soup so you can wake up. You know what I'm saying? That's
It's
what
crazy that she has a better accent than I do.
I
She was born.
I didn't want to say it, but I wanted to say it.
I was
I
thinking
know,
it, but I didn't want to say it
You're
either.
like, Ola, what the hell? I was like, I
have
know.
not dropped
Especially when
it.
I'm angry, it switches very much so.
Ooh.
So, yeah, I've not switched it because I don't want to embarrass myself.
Okay.
But that is the problem that we have because that's the reason why I cannot speak my language fluently because I've always been
I can speak
discouraged.
Yoruba
See,
very
that's,
well.
that's crazy. Yes, I would love to hear you speak Yoruba.
Nah, you
Can I hear y'all speak it?
Yo, we can't get
Come
it from
on.
him.
Come
You
on.
can't get it
Why,
from
Shala,
you.
why?
What, you speak Yoruba? All right, then. So
You
why are you
don't?
talking to me? No,
You don't speak it?
I little did, but it's
All right,
not.
speak it. See-
No, I can't. I'm not embarrassing myself.
Oh, man.
Yo,
y'all
we
are no
can't-
fun.
all
We
they
can't
do
get
is
a quick like
chastise me.
introduction, like a
Right. We can speak Ebonics for y'all.
we speak pidgin English. Like, wait till
Yeah,
now.
pidgin is fine.
That's nothing. That's
And the
nothing.
pidgin, not
Pidgin
even that
English?
stuff. That's
Broken
another.
English.
Okay.
That's a whole nother
That's a
language.
whole nother-
You be
that's all swag.
You
That's
think
all
my
swag.
pidgin is not even great.
Yeah, nah.
When you go to the Edo line,
Oh
hey,
my God.
Edo's like Chinese.
Yeah, facts.
It's like their broken is like I don't
It's
even know.
different.
It's like a
It's
whole. That's
different.
why when people say, "What's your favorite artist?" I was like, I don't know because all the music you guys listen to, they're creating their own slang.
Yeah,
Because I have a slang, I don't know what the hell they're saying.
it's different. It's different in every town.
Yes.
The whole
What's it,
block
Kiss
is different.
Daniel, all
Yeah.
of them, Wizkid, all they have their
All
own
different
slang.
blocks.
Two-Face, they be like two baba. What is two baba? First
We don't
is
know.
Two-Face. Which one? This one? Hello,
Yeah, we don't know. See? So
my
it is.
guy. I don't know. But
That's
anyways.
it.
I respect it.
See, now you know. I
I
don't
respect
know
it.
shit.
But we're gonna take you to Africa. We're gonna bring you to Las Giddy, show you good
Yes,
time.
yes.
That's one thing.
She's talking to y'all niggas, not me.
They're talking to you, show.
Oh, I thought you were talking
you
to
don't
us
go
because
to-
I think you're from
Talking to you.
I'm not going.
Wow. Wow.
You know what? You just
It's
have to
lit.
surprise him. We're gonna say we're gonna take him to South Africa.
Oh, you gonna traumatize me again? You gonna trick me again?
I think
Oh, is
that's a
that what that
crime.
was?
Damn.
That might be a
That's how they got me to
felony.
Nigeria the first time. They tricked me. Family
Yo, he
vacation.
did tell us that.
Oh, yeah, that's messed up.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my
It was
god.
a family vacation that turned to me staying there for like 3-4 years.
That's crazy.
I forgot that's how they sent him.
Imagine,
Set me up.
getting there. You really can't get out.
Bro, that's why I don't fly nowhere. I be chilling. Like, nah, y'all gonna leave
If I
me.
can't drive, I'm good.
It's lit.
Oh man.
Wow.
I respect it because I got tricked the same way.
Drama.
They do be
My-
doing
my-
that shit.
my mother-
Like, you want to be bad? Don't worry.
Don't worry, yo.
My mother told me to go put her bag on the plane and go to the seat and put it up above. And when I turned around to get off, they put the wings on me like, go sit in your seat. I was like, bitch, I'm not flying.
Yes, you are.
I remember that being a young age. That's the first time I used the bitch word. I was like, bitch, I'm not flying. I went to go put my mother's bag down.
Like, nah, yo, y'all wild. Let
She
me
was
go.
like, no, your mom said you're going to Florida. I said, what? Who the fuck I know in Florida?
You'll find out when you get there.
Oh, Oh shit!
Yo,
Yo,
man.
son, listen. That's why you don't fly. 'Cause you suck.
That's why I don't fly.
I guess that's why you can't trust us.
They lied to
Nigerians.
me.
crazy.
No, a woman lied to me.
Yeah.
It's deeper.
It's so much deeper.
Wow.
That was your mom's.
Facts.
Yo, listen.
Like, damn, mom, you would lie to me?
Listen. That made me distrust all women. I ain't gonna front.
Facts.
I never trusted anybody again.
I learned that in therapy years ago, though.
I just started.
Years ago. Years ago.
I
Yeah.
thought you'd be laughing
Yeah.
at me like, look at this nigga.
Yeah. I laugh all the time at this booth. All the time. All the
I'm
time.
sorry, Shala. That's not nice.
Hey, man.
She was like,
That's
"It is what
not
it is."
nice.
Hey,
Nah, I like what it did to me. You know what I'm saying? Because who I was before I left is very different from who I came back as.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Very
So,
true, very true.
Yeah,
you're
They
right.
will put some light fire into your life when you go there.
yeah. Nah,
You're like, what? You're
Yeah.
like, I don't care where you're. I'm like, oh, okay. Go down to the bush. We'll see what happens.
oh,
Facts.
What happened at the
Back.
bush?
I don't know. You don't
Whatever
want to know.
happens,
I don't think I want to know what happened at the bush.
I don't want to know either.
I'm
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
That's why I be
You
laughing
know when
like,
they say a village is a community? Oh yes, that village will teach you some community.
Yeah, facts.
They would keep.
listen, I'll tell one story only before we get out of here. The first time somebody stole something and I saw how the whole neighborhood beat the fuck out this dude, off of that alone, like he ran into this beanstalk field and they broke the beanstalk and beat him with the beanstalk.
Damn.
I was like, oh my God. And then the kids were in on it after the dogs barking at the motherfucker. It was crazy,
Oh.
bro.
That's how you teach a
know-
lesson.
That motherfucker probably became a villain.
Dog, the whole block.
Became
I'm
a
telling
villain.
them, like, yo, and we be like, oh, yeah, I go to prison. I'm like, nah, if I'm going to prison, I want to mine over here, but I ain't going to prison overseas. You bucked out.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
When they say gangs here, what is a gang?
What is a gang?
Here? I was like, what does you
I'm
say
cool.
this is a gang?
This is nothing.
I mean, I'm still scared though, but
Facts.
no. Our gangs is called, they're called spiritual cults.
It's
spiritual cults.
That's exactly what's in
That's what I
Nigeria.
said. If they
It's
want to
cults.
get all the gang members, you know what we'll
It's
do? We'll just
nothing.
ship you to Africa.
Yeah.
And we'll see how you come when you come back.
Every person in my
It'll
school
change
that
your
came
life.
from Nigeria, came from America after me,
Mm-hmm.
I was a representative to talk them down. Like, yo, all that aggressive shit need to calm that down. They will kill you, bro. Ain't nobody gonna find your body. You're like, how did you survive? I adapted. Okay.
And don't be doing that yelling shit. Don't be doing that gang shit. It's like,
Nah.
what is that? Are you giving signs? Spiritual
What you wanna
madness?
do?
What?
Immediately. All that stuff that Jamila be doing, that's why I don't play with her on that. Because that's not supposed to be out in the open like that. You bugging out. All that stuff she's telling y'all, that's why I walk away. I'm like, you bitch crazy. Like, I want none of that.
On that
Even
note,
the women down there, they're gullier. The women down there.
The women- a true African woman
I don't
is not
play.
afraid of anything. Like, she would body the whole clan, no problems.
okay.
That's why I stay the hell away from them. I'm good. But on that
What?
It's lit.
note, we out here.
Wait, hold on. I just caught that. But yeah.
No, I've never dated African. Never.
Never.
See, you never tasted pepper.
No, I know. I say dated. I didn't say I never had y'all.
My man said, correction.
Hold on.
Past tense.
Hold on.
I've had the whole West Coast. I'm cool. I went through every. I'm good.
I didn't want the East.
No, I've had the East.
Oh, okay.
Ethiopians are no joke. On that note, we out.
it's lit.
Let me see what the hell. It's blowing up my phone like it has no sense. Oh, we off? Are we off?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's lit.